I want you to understand what I'm telling you right now. It's this wilderness right here that's preparing you for your purpose. This wilderness right here. If you knew that this is the last one that you have to go through before you reach your promise, what would you do?
Be content.
You tell me, baby. If all I have to do is get through this one wilderness right now, what am I going to do? Almost there. I'll do what Brian said. That's for sure. We'll get through it. I'm going to look around. I'm going to pick up my sword. I'm going to pick up a battle axe. I'm going to pick up a little stick knife. I don't care. And I'm going to fight my way through this thing. One slash at a time. I don't care. I've got to get through it. I've got to get through it. I am almost there. You hear what I'm telling you? You are almost there. Don't give up. Stand up. Fight. Stand up. Push. Stand up. Swing that axe. Stand up.
Thank you, Lord.
You were built. You were built for times such as this. You know why that gun didn't fire? You want to know why? When I held a gun to the back of a guy's head and pulled the trigger and it went click, why it didn't fire? It's because God is preparing me for another place.
Right.
Put it back in my pocket. Go click, 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 click. Thinking it was empty. Click, 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 click. When I pulled the trigger in the back of his head, I thought it was empty. Click, click, click. Pull that gun out. Open it up and it had 2 shells in it.
Right.
I pulled that trigger. It was only a six thing revolver. I pulled that thing 20 times. And not one fire. Why? It's because God was preparing me for something down the road. There's a reason why I made it home those nights that I don't remember. There's a reason why no alligator ate me when I was sleeping on the edge or passed out on the edge somewhere in Florida. There's a reason why. Look at me! I would have kept him fed for a little while. There's a reason why you've made it this far.
Yes, that's right.
There's a reason why. Some of you are in the valley of Ziph, and some of you are in the valley of Egladai, and some of you are in the valley, that one of those other valleys that we talked about, but man, if you can just make it through it. I'm telling you that your purpose is on the other side. Be content, but keep pushing. Keep content, but keep swinging. Be content. I will overcome. I will get through this. David, it got so bad for him. I talked about this a few weeks ago. It got so bad for him, he was thinking about joining the other side. Joining the enemy. Some of us have been there.
Right.
It's been so bad. And we think, well, you know what? Why am I even doing it for this anymore? I'll just go to the other side. I'll just go back to my old ways.
Yep.
Because we're still banging our head against that tree.
Amen.
I don't even know where I'm at. I was raised a man of war. I want you to say this. I want you to understand something. Do you know that some of David's mighty men, and I might preach this message one of these days. I just noticed this today. Do you know some of his mighty men were his brothers? I think there's something about the house of Jesse made you tough. There's something about being born or being raised around that wilderness that prepares you for the fight. I've sat there and I've thought about this from time to time. I was saved at Brother Hearn's church. Not in a church that was a part of a big organization. But Brother Hearn's church is an independent church. It was a small church. There were 17 people there when I got saved. God could have took me to a UPC church. He could have took me to an assembly church. He could have took, I don't understand. He could have took me somewhere. PAJC church. But he took me to Brother Hearn's church. And that's where I was filled with the Holy Ghost. And within a month, there was warfare in that church. His wife is throwing up her hands and fighting, leaving him. A ruckus was made. And that ruckus went on for years. Down the road, some other stuff happened. Almost about when that, the neighbors. The neighbors wouldn't give us any parking. It was a battle. I literally went out and was going to fight that guy. It hadn't been for Brother Hearn, me and that old man would have been out there rolling around in the gravel. Just saved. That's all in my first year. My first 2 years, anyways. I want to tell you the difference. That old man yelled at me and I was ready to fight. I paid Lois's son to come over here to clear out some of those trees that were hanging over from over there. And that old man came out and started yelling. So they came in and got me, so I went out and talked to him. He came out and he was yelling at me. I wasn't ready to fight this time.
Right.
I'm stronger than that now. I just simply looked at him and said, "Sir, I hate to tell you this, but anything that's touching my property is going.
Right.
You're just going to have to learn to deal with it." He got mad and puffed to walk away from me, but I didn't get mad. Times changed. Now there was 15 years, 17 years in between those two times.
Right.
But the wilderness had made me tougher, made me stronger. The reason why I'm saying this is I went through the wildernesses. Later on down the road with Brother Hearn, there was more battles. God sent me through every one of those things. Not just the battles of the church, but we were having battles in our own life. We went through floods. I went through some things in my body where they found lumps all over my lungs, which, a lot of people, cancer. That's what the doctors were thinking. That's why they went in and did a biopsy on me. We were going through our own battle with the flood. We were battling. Deaths in the family. My uncle was murdered 6 months after I got saved. And it was just constant battle after battle after battle after battle after battle after battle. A couple years before I left the church there, I went down to Dallas. There was battles down there. My wife and I battled when we were in Texas, and we battled since we've been back. But you know what? God built me. In the wilderness. You went through everything that you went through. You went through everything you went through. You went through everything you went through. You went through everything you went through because God is building you up for wilderness warfare. So that you can survive when it's hard for others not to. Listen, Absalom was a man of war. He was trained by the best of guards, probably. He probably knew how to swing his sword better than anyone. But man, he didn't know how to fight in the wilderness. You've seen those battles because God has trained you to survive them. As the music comes.
Thank you, Lord.
Amen. As they get a song ready, I'd like to ask everyone to stand. I want to encourage you today. You were built for times such as these. Some of you have been battling on your job. Some of you have been battling in your home. Some of you have been battling in your finances. Some of you have just been battling on all of those places. It seems that the wilderness has surrounded you, and you have no way out. But I'm not giving you a secret passage